god, take 2. And now I've just had an allergy attack and I'm just like, oh. As I'm about to start filming, story of my life. Anyway, we're gonna get into this regular get ready with me. We're gonna do a little bit of a chit chat. Let's catch up what 2020 was all about, what happened there, and what's happening here now today, because it's already not looking great. It's not looking fantastic in terms of world issues and all of that stuff, but all we can do is just see what happens. And hopefully we'll see the end of this year as well. So yeah, I just wanna do my eyebrows. So I have not worn a lick. This is the first time I'll be doing my face this year in 2021. I have not worn a stitch of makeup this year. So I spent my morning just doing a bit of emailing with some projects I'm going to be doing at the beginning of this year, which we already were talking about end of last year. So, and then I also spent the morning writing down sort of what 2021 is going to look like for me vision wise. I'm also turning 30 this year, and one of the things that I'm slowly coming to terms with, I mean, you hear people talking about this all the time, like manage your expectations and don't feel pressured and that sort of stuff, and it's so easy to, it's easier to not follow that frame of thought. It's easier to set yourself up for failure. It's easier to put pressure. It's easier to just feel like you're failing, feel like you're not enough or not good enough and stuff like that. I know we're starting this video off so deep. So that's one of the things that I'm slowly coming to terms with, realizing, is that you can't rush. Essentially, you can't rush God's timing. Like, I find myself wanting to control every single thing, and if it doesn't go the way I want it to go, I'm immediately see myself as a failure. So I'm trying to stop that very unhealthy train of thought. I did stop it for a while, I think the latter half of last year, where I was just focusing on my work and stuff and just trying to be present in that moment. But I did find myself just going back to the same train of thoughts about thinking about how I don't have this, I should be here in my life, I should be doing this right now, I should, you know what I'm saying? And it can be very unhealthy and very just, I mean, let's talk about this. I don't even have, my nails need a fill, and this is my first video of the year. Like normal me, I'll be like, I'm not filming until I have a fill, but I've done a fill or I've done a new set of nails. But truth is, I've been quarantining. I have been quarantining since the president spoke. Like consciously doing it, because I was on the fast track to Coronaville, you guys. I was living life, camp spare every other day, enjoying my December, shopping, outside, lunch, brunch, dinner, you name it, I was there, okay? And there was a part of me where I was like, how have I not caught the Rona yet? So when the president spoke about this spike in cases, and then the new variant came out, and I'm seeing that our borders are not closing, people are coming from everywhere around the world, especially Cape Town was just a hotspot of foot traffic, of just like people, and I literally like froze. Like I was like, oh, this is not going to be me, I'm not going to be someone to catch corona. And then with that being said, it was starting to get just too close to home. The people that I was finding out had corona, from my parents' friends to this girl who I chill with, who actually got corona, and fortunately I didn't see her that week that she had it. I was actually making plans with her to have lunch, and she was like, babes, I actually can't, because she hadn't been tested yet, but she was suspecting that she had it. and she got tested and then she was positive. And then I'm seeing my parents who are 60 plus. I'm asthmatic. I was just like, we are slowing everything down right now. So that's what I ended up doing. I've literally been treating it like I've been treating myself like I'm in level 5, honestly. I haven't been going nowhere. I'm just not, I wasn't playing those games. So I have been quarantining ever since, hence why I haven't been out. Instagram is a bit dry right now for me. I've hardly been logging on. Nothing is popping. I'm just indoors and I've started work today, so yeah. So what I was trying to say before that segue is that one of the things I'm coming to terms with this year, and I have to come to terms with it pretty quickly, is timing and planning, and how things that you had in mind for yourself, things that you plan and everything, it sometimes doesn't work out like that. You just have to pray, trust God that the end result is just what you wish it to be, and that He will come through for you. Alright, so let's get into this face. You guys, I kept talking about this James Charles palette that I got towards the end of, I got during Vlogmas. We still are yet to open it up and have fun with it. I mean, classic me, isn't it? I just procrastinate. It's so pretty. Look at that. It's a lot of color going on. I don't know if this is my portion for today's video, is color. Could be. Oh, we should do some color. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We will. Okay, maybe I should do it first then, because I know that this has so much fallout. It's a madness. So I'm gonna just first prep my skin with some Switch Beauty. This is the Switch Beauty Superhero Spray, and it is the Glass Skin Edition. I'm gonna give her a shake. Okay, so we're gonna just prep my eyelid. I'm gonna use concealer to do that. I'm just gonna take my Fenty concealer and I'm just gonna prep my lids with some eyeshadow. So yeah, I haven't done makeup in such a long time, so I'm quite excited about this. Can I still do makeup? Can I still blend? I hope it's like riding a bike, because otherwise we're gonna have some problems. Let me just try and pop this hair behind. I do have some new makeup from Dior, which I'm not gonna lie, I had every intention of using, but I don't know, I think I'd rather just use this James Charles palette for this pop of color. I'm gonna use a new foundation that I have from Smashbox, which I've actually used once, but I'm gonna use this color from the James Charles palette. That's like, is it magenta? Yeah. And I'm using my MAC 217 synthetic brush, and I'm gonna pack it onto my lid. There's no mirror here, so I have to just bring this mirror a little bit closer. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna take a more detailed brush. I'm gonna concentrate this. Let me get up here. I don't want this to be too messy, because I want a little blending to have to happen. Listen, the pigment is so beautiful. It's stunning. Yeah, I just want that to be diffused into my brow bone. Alright, so we're gonna close that up for now. I'm taking my Maybelline Big Colossal Shot mascara. This is a very good mascara, by the way, if you're looking for some drugstore mascara. It's good. I'm taking my eyelashes from Noir Royale Luxe. It's a hair brand on Instagram, but they also do lashes and hair accessories and headbands as well. And I'm using my Pinky Goat lash glue. We're just doing the eyelashes now because our eyes are pretty much, for the most part, done. Okay, so let's get into the foundation we're going to be using, it's this one from Smashbox. I got this sometime last year. Only used it once, totally forgot I had it, but it is so full coverage. I wouldn't recommend it for oily skin, but if you're a full coverage gal, you want to look beat in 2021, this just might be it. I don't know. And I took the shade 4.05. It's 4.05. It comes in this tube. And I'm not gonna really prime my skin because I use that glass skin, which I think is mad cute. I mean, it's a lot of coverage. And this is my Sigma F83 curved kabuki. Ooh, I missed this. I actually missed this. Have I been in the sun that much? Not really. Not lately. Maybe I was a bit during December, but I don't think I was in the sun a lot. I'm trying to see if the shade match is the right one. Can be. A little goes such a long way with this foundation. You will get so much coverage for just a little bit of product. Covers a lot of surface area. So yeah, 2020, I think we can all just agree that when 2020 ended, it didn't mean all of our problems would go away. Corona didn't go away. We still woke up with the same issues, with the same problems. So it's not like it's like new beginnings or like new year, new me. No. No. So I don't want you guys to feel pressure when you see people posting on social media and you're like, oh my gosh, should I be doing something amazing? Am I the only one who didn't thrive in 2020? Some people, 2020 was the most amazing year. Some people, 2020 was the pits. What does that mean for me and for my expectations for myself? It just goes back to my original conversation where I was like, it's not by force that we all have to flourish at the same time, you know, like live your life, be a positive force, have positive energy. We'll see what God does for us this year. I don't know, looks like we're gonna cream contour today. But I want to conceal using my Benefit Boing, or should I use Fenty again? Give me Fenty. So what have I been doing during this self-quarantine that I've been doing? I've been watching a whole bunch of Netflix. I started and finished Bridgerton. I also watched the most amazing film, which I saw on TikTok, which something else I've also been doing is I've been on TikTok a lot. And it's called Palm Trees in the Snow. Let me know if you guys have watched this film. I think it's just, I love this film so much. It just can be sad. Like it's to me, it didn't have a happy ending because like I'm a serial romantic, but I think it's a really, really great movie. It's a period piece. Not period, is it a period piece? No, it's not. It's just set in the 1950s to 60s in Equatorial Guinea when it was still a colony under Spain. I just recommend that you watch it in Spanish. Don't change the audio to English. Watch it in Spanish and read the subtitles. Because any other way, you're just doing yourself a disservice in terms of understanding, you know, when people talk, there's like inflection, there's like what they say, how they try to express themselves. Yeah, it's a really, really nice, it's a really, really cool film, beautifully made, beautifully done, very good acting, and just a very nice watch. It's a very long film, it's more than 2 hours long. So now that everyone is back to work, I don't know if we'll have time, but in the evenings you could watch it. And then yeah, I mean, I finished Bridgerton in one day. I think I'm gonna watch Bridgerton again because I don't know if I'm feeling the same excitement that everyone else is feeling about it, the way everyone keeps talking about it. I just don't know if we're watching the same show. I mean, it's a good show. I have also started watching Peaky Blinders, but while I was watching Peaky Blinders, I started Bridgerton, so I put it on pause, and then after that I watched this Palm Trees in the Snow movie. Okay, so I said I was gonna cream contour, so I'm gonna take my Smashbox foundation stick and just got a cream contour on one side and the foundation on the other. No, I think this is the foundation. Yeah, and this is the contour. I'm gonna do a little bit, not a lot. This is my MAC 1-for-1 synthetic brush. Just gonna sit with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC47. I'm gonna contour with my Smashbox Step by Step contour kit. God, I have not done. This just feels so foreign to me. I think I last did my makeup on Christmas Day. I'm not gonna sit under my eyes right now because I'm sweating a little bit, so I'm popping this back open, my James Charles. I'm gonna go with a black liner in my waterline for a change. I'm going back in with magenta. Why am I so sweating? I haven't contoured my nose. That's what I've been doing during quarantine. It's just I've been at home, the bay, chilling. I've already made my travel plans for my birthday. I haven't booked anything yet because Corona. Will Europe be open? I don't know, but basically it's there. Like it's there waiting for me to add to cart and just pack a bag. Because I said to him, I'm not turning 30 in South Africa. I'm sorry. Last year was the first year I have not traveled abroad in such a long time that it's a little bit difficult to comprehend. I mean, first world problems, who gives a shit, right? I'm just trying to say, you know, for my own sanity, I really don't want to turn 30. Grateful for life, but you know, sometimes it's not every day, you know. And you know, the more I say it, maybe the sooner I'll internalize this and accept it. Okay, so let's highlight. I have some new highlighters from Dior. This is a Dior Backstage palette. It's got such beautiful golden shades. First of all, so it's this like pink undertone to it. A little bit I don't know, I think it's my skin. My skin is just really damp right now. I haven't blended out my nose contour. Bear with me. bear with me. I'll get there. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not spending my 30th here. Ain't gonna be me. So whoever wants to join me, whoever wants to follow me, needs to get it together, because if I'm on my own, I'm on my own. A part of me is thinking of it being a solo-cation, because I really wanted to do a solo-cation before before like I have kids and all that stuff. Because you'll never be able to do that ever again. So that's what I'm genuinely thinking of. But if I do a solo-cation, I would just go to England, because it's where I'm comfortable, and I've lived there I've lived there not by myself, but I know what it's like. I'm very comfortable with it. I can navigate. I have to speak English, I know, but like I can navigate easily. I know where everything is. Push comes to shove, I have family there. You know, not that I would spend my actual birthday alone, but that I would just go for a week and just be by myself and do everything I want to do. Let me spritz this glass skin again with switch, because I feel a little bit dry. Ooh. Another thing that's been on my mind is like social media and pressure on social media. Pressure to feel like you are one part of a certain crowd. This is what I'm witnessing. This is what I'm seeing, you know, when I'm on social media, and I'm just like, wow. Like, I feel like people feel this need to show the world that you are successful, or you are winning, or you are booked and busy, or whatever the situation is. That's not necessarily healthy. Where am I going with this? It just takes me back to my original point at the start of the video, when I was like, timing and planning, like how everything that you could, I mean, here I am talking about me planning my 30th, me saying I'm not spending it here. How do I know? What if it becomes compulsory that you have to have a vaccination before you travel, and I don't even know if I'm going to get a vaccine. I don't even know if I want to. It's just like that's the one thing, that's the thing that I'm coming to terms with this year, and that I have tried, and that I have been coming to terms with throughout 2020, is your plans. You know, make plans and God will laugh. What's that saying? There's a saying like that, you know? So I'm just trying to take everything a day at a time, all the while being positive, still planning, still setting goals, but with a little bit of managing my expectations, being very prayerful, just trusting God for, you know, breakthroughs, and just finding my purpose outside of this space, outside of YouTube and social media and stuff like that. Just fulfilling my self at the very core, fulfilling those desires at the very core, and still, you know, loving my family, growing my own family, starting my own family, and just, yeah, that's where my head is at. That's the one thing that I was thinking of when I was like writing all of my stuff in my planner, and I was like, as I was writing, and I was just like, don't be so hard on yourself if none of this stuff happens, because we don't know what's gonna happen 6 months down the line from now. Did you know when we were in January last year that there would be a pandemic, a global pandemic? No one knew that, but it's where we're at. Ooh, I didn't do a little bit of highlighter in the corner. I think we're gonna end this video here. I've done what I can for my first video of 2021, my first makeup look of 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see from me this year, although I do know I will be just doing a whole lot of vlogs. I'm continuing my vlog train because it's just easier and it's what people want to see, and that's what I'm going to give you guys, what y'all want to see, which is vlogs. And a little bit of get ready with me is thrown in there, some unboxings thrown in there, some travel vlogs, God willing, thrown in there. We will see. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay safe and see you soon.